Hi, boys and girls. Since this week we are learning about the long vowel I, we are also going to practice writing a lowercase I and the uppercase I. And I want you to just listen first. I don't want you to do anything on your paper yet. I just want you to listen and watch. And when it's your turn, I will say your turn. Okay, so you're watching and listening, and when it's your turn to do the writing, I will let you know by saying your turn. So on our paper, we have our headline, which is our line up at the top. We have our midline, which is right in the middle, which is our dotted line. And we have our baseline here, which is our red line. So for the lowercase I, I'm going to touch my midline, and I'm going to pull straight down to the baseline. And I'm going to lift and dot. Okay, watch again and listen. Remember, you are not doing this. You're watching and listening. I'm going to put some space. I'm going to touch my midline, pull straight down to my baseline, lift, and dot. Now I went a little bit below my baseline here just because it's kind of hard to do it with the mouse. So make sure you're not going past that baseline. Okay, so I'm going to my midline, pulling down straight till I get to my baseline, lift, and then dot. Okay, don't do it yet. When you do your dot, make sure it's just a nice small dot, not too tiny, but not too big. Okay, so when I go do my dot, it shouldn't look like this. I'm not making my dot big like that. I'm not going to make my dot teeny tiny so like nobody can see it. And I'm also not going to come over here and make my dot into a flower or into a happy face. Remember, it's just a straight line down, starting at the midline, stopping at the baseline, making sure you lift, and then dot. Okay, so I would like you now to go ahead while I'm erasing my lowercase i's. I want you to get out your paper. If you have this lined paper at home, that would be the best choice. If you don't, you can just use a regular piece of paper or even your dry erase board and marker. But again, this paper will be your best bet if you happen to have that. So go ahead and stop the video and get those things, your paper, and also a pencil, and not a pen, not a crayon, not a marker. I want you to be using your pencil. And when you have those few things, hit play again, and we are going to do a couple of lowercase i's. Okay, so it is now your turn. So this time you're doing it with me. You're watching and listening, but you are also working with me this time. Your turn. Touch the midline, pull straight down to the baseline, lift, dot. Start at the midline, pull straight down to the baseline, lift, and dot. Start at the midline, pull straight down to the baseline, lift, dot. Start at the midline, pull down to the baseline, lift, and dot. Start at the midline, pull down to the baseline, lift, and dot. And let's do two more. Start at the midline, pull down to the baseline, lift, and dot. Start at the midline, pull down to the baseline, lift, and dot. Now look at all of the lowercase i's that you made and check. See, they start at the midline, went down to the baseline, lift, and dot. Look at the ones that you made. Here are the ones that I made. And I want you to circle the one that you think came out the best. So if I'm looking at mine, well, this one's kind of crooked. This one didn't quite make it to the baseline. So over here, I think this I right here, the last one that I made, was my best one. So I'm going to circle the one that I think came out the best. Okay, so just take a second and look at your i's, your lowercase i's, and which one came out the best. Okay, go ahead and put your pencil down. And this time you're just watching again and listening. And when it's your turn, I'll say your turn, and you can start practicing the uppercase i's with me. But right now you are just watching and listening. So your pencil should be down. Okay, so for the uppercase I, I'm starting at the headline this time, pulling all the way down to the baseline, lift. Touch the headline, slide right, and lift. Touch the baseline, slide right, and lift. And then put some space. Touch the headline, pull straight down to the baseline, lift. Touch the headline, slide right, lift. Touch the baseline, slide right, and lift. Okay, so watch and listen again. You're not doing it yet. Touch the headline, pull down straight to the baseline, lift. Touch the headline, slide right, lift. Touch the baseline, slide right, and lift. Okay, now notice when I'm doing my lines, I'm starting, I'm pulling down to the baseline, I'm lifting. When I slide across on the top and the bottom, I'm not making a super long line. I'm not making a super tiny line. It's just a nice size line. Okay, so let me erase my I's, my uppercase I's, so we can do a few of these together. So go ahead and pick up your pencil and follow along with my words. Okay, so touch the headline, pull down straight to the baseline, lift. Touch the headline, slide to the right, lift. Touch the baseline, slide to the right, lift. Put a pretty good amount of space before you start your next one. Touch the headline, pull down straight to the baseline, lift. Touch the headline, slide right, lift. Touch the baseline, slide right, lift. Let's do a few more. Touch the headline, pull down straight to the baseline, lift. Touch the headline, slide right, lift. Touch the baseline, slide right, lift. Two more. Touch the headline, pull down straight to the baseline, lift. Touch the headline, slide right, lift. Touch the baseline, slide right, lift. Touch the headline, pull down straight, lift. Touch the headline, pull right, lift. Touch the baseline, slide right, lift. Okay, so look at your uppercase I's and look to see which one you think looks the best of yours. So I'm coming to mine and I'm thinking, this one right here I think looks pretty good. I think this one is my best one. So I'm going to go ahead and circle that one. Okay, so remember that's how you make your lowercase I and how you make your uppercase I.